checking to see if my head's not cut off. All right. So, hello YouTube channel friends. This is the end of April. I'm not even going to say what day it is in Florida. And I'm sending you this beautiful weather from my heart to yours. So we're going to start, the little group I have here is standing. So we might as well just start standing. And bring your hands to your heart and feel how grounded you are left to right. See if you can come into balance between your whole left side and your whole right side. I'm going to send you a little message this morning from Cat Stevens that I heard this morning. Morning has broken like the first morning. Blackbird has spoken like the first bird. So let this be your first breath. That's what he meant. To be like, there is a new moment with each breath. So that's your opportunity today. To stay in your breath, stay with your movement, and keep breathing and being and breathing and being. So breathe into your thumbs so that you feel your chest rising. And as you exhale, feel your breath going down your legs, right through the bottom of your feet. Grounding your feet, bringing your arms to your sides into mountain pose. Dropping your shoulders, tuck your chin, and tuck your tailbone. And notice how standing, just standing, can be engaging. And again, feel how grounded you're willing to be left to right. And bring your arms out to the side, reach up. Do a little back bend. Welcome the day, open up your arms. Let it be the first morning, the first breath. And then arms to the side, come halfway down. And just bend your left knee, getting that right hip, and hold it for a breath. And then switch. Bend both knees, swing your arms back behind you, push the air up, and do a little back bend. And then drop your arms as you bend and lift up as you breathe in. Push the air down back. So we're doing like a little shoulder. Keep those feet nice and grounded. One more time, drop down, stay down. Let your arms dangle. Move the ants away. And then come up into your chair pose. Nice wide arm, tuck that tailbone. Take another breath. Clasp your hands behind you in your chair. Bring your heart up. And then straighten your arms. Keep your hands clasped behind you. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Now tuck your butt muscles. Tighten them up. Tuck your tailbone. And notice the difference there. Feel your feet grounded. Standing up tall, and then bring your hands to the other side. Your head. Whatever. Waking up the shoulders this morning. Come back to center and bring your hands, clasp your clasped hands so they're sitting on your right hip. And then look over your right shoulder. Maybe open up your mouth to relax your jaw. And then drop your head to that side. Feel that nice stretch. Open up your mouth to relax your jaw. Come back to center. Bring your arms to the other hip. Tighten up your quads so your feet are equally. It's a little chilly today. I'm glad I wore my sweatshirt. Look over your left shoulder. Getting a little breeze here. I know that was really mean to say it was chilly to all the people watching from New England. I'm sorry. I apologize. And drop your ear to your shoulder. Tuck your tailbone. Okay, come back to center. Do that little empty coat sleeve. And a little shoulder roll. So even though we're at the beach, and I don't usually do a lot of balancing on the beach, we're going to do a teeny little balancing. So ground your right foot, come up on your left toes, and bring your arms forward. And mostly because we so need balance right now. So look at something stationary in front of you. I get to look at my phone, but you could look at something in front of you like a wall or a picture or a mirror. And then when you're ready, just lift that knee up. We're going to try a little twist here. So here's option one, just stay like that. Option two, take your right hand over to your thigh and take your left hand, it's hard on the beach, onto your sacrum and look over your shoulder. If you want to make this harder, you can bring your arm back behind you. Good, one more breath. All right, come back to, that's not that easy. Bring your knee in, there we go, and place your ankle on your thigh and start to bend. I'm telling you, it's not easy on the sand here. Do what I say, not what I'm doing. Okay, bring your hands to your heart and then start to drop down. So you can get your elbows on your ankle, your foot, and your knee, your thigh. Take another breath. Woo. And then come all the way up. Whose idea was this? And come into a tree. And slowly down, back to your heart. All right, so I'm gonna do this without my mat on the other side, which should help a lot. There we go. So if you happen to be at the beach, round your foot into the sand so you get your foot to the hard part of the surface. Probably most of you aren't at the beach, but you know, for those of us who are. Either way, get super grounded in your left. Feel your foot clamping down on the ground. And then your whole left side get heavy. And then bring your arm and knee up. Remember, you're looking at something stationary in front of you. Here we go with the twist. Take your left hand to the outside and your right. Whoa, in the sand. Take another breath. Arm back behind you if you want, or not. This was such a dumb idea. All right, come back to center. Yoga teacher. Okay, bring your hands to your heart. Grab your ankle and start to bend. Ooh, hands at your heart. See if you can get those elbows onto your leg. So you're getting your hip. And then see if you can come into tree. I finally got it down. So your foot's against your ankle's against your thigh. All right, slowly down. And all the way down. And the beauty of the balance, as you may remember, which I've said many times, is that you can't think about anything else. So anytime you're stressed out from the ants being on your mat, then just go into a balance posture. All right, come up to the tops of your mats. Just making sure you can still see me. Oh. And ground those feet. Remember where we started. Come back into your mountain pose. Make sure everything's done. 1 second. Hold on. Technical difficulties here. All right, mountain pose, where you were. Arms out, reach up, do a little back bend. Arms to the side, come halfway down. Again, remember we were there earlier. Just bend that right knee, hold it for a breath. Left knee, hold that for a breath. Bend both knees, bring your left hand right in front of you. And if you've got a block, you might want to use that. Heel toe your knees together and your feet together. So your left hand's down on the ground, your knees are bent, your right hand's on your sacrum, and you're looking over your shoulder. You're right. See if you can touch your knees together. And then yes, if you want to add to this, you can bring your arm up, but I can't do that with my arm. Now glide that arm, so your left hand so that your triceps right against your thigh, just above the knee. Give it a little push. So you're on outside of your right. Take another breath. All right, straighten your legs, come all the way down. Grab your elbows, rock side to side. Switch the other way. I'll go this way so you can see me. So bend. Take your right hand onto the ground or your block if you have one. So you want your whole hand pushing in, which means you need to bend those knees. And then your left hand onto your sacrum and open up your shoulder. Bend both knees, get them level. And option 2, you can take your right upper arm and just push against your thigh. The outside of your left thigh, good. Get a nice twist in your lower back. Option 2, arm up, 3 more breaths. 1 more breath. Come all the way down. Oh, you could hear my back cracking. That was pretty good. Grab your elbows, rock side to side. Swing your arms back behind you. Come all the way up, do a little back bend. And then bend, push down, and breathe in, push up. Stay up. Bring your hands to your heart, take a breath. Keep your hands on your heart. Come halfway down. Bend just your right. Bend just your right knee. This is a fun one. This one I made up, so see if you like it. Take your right elbow on the inside of your right thigh and your left elbow up to the ceiling. Right. So you're getting your hamstring, left hip. And then switch the other side. Bend your left knee. Take your left elbow on the inside of your thigh, just above that knee. And your right elbow's up to the ceiling. Take another breath. And straighten your legs, come all the way down. Bend both knees, bring your right foot back. Now you're in a high lunge. Breathe in, bring your heart forward. Drop your knee down. Bring your arms out, reach for the sky as you bend. All right, I'm gonna move my hat. Take your upper arms, grab your upper arms, bring your heart up. And then lean to your left. Take another breath. Drop your right hand onto your thigh, left arm up. Take another breath. Oh, nice stretch on the inside of your hip. All right, hands on either side of your foot, come into plank. Take 3 breaths. Move the ants away. 1 more breath. And ever so slowly down. Little baby cobra, and then all the way up. If you want, you can come to up dog, your choice. And come up from your knees, lift up into downward dog. Take 3 breaths. Little dog walking, a little checking out the world upside down, which I have to say looks pretty darn good right here. Sending you that energy. And bend both knees, look forward at your thumbs. And bring your right foot forward into high lunge. Push your back heel away. That one's for you, Debbie.
Thank you.
Push that back heel away. Stretch out your Achilles tendon. Drop your knee down. Bring your arms up and open. Whatever you want to bring in today, let it come right through your fingertips into your heart. And then grab your upper arms, lean over to your right with your heart up. Reach for the sky, drop your left hand down, right arm up. Bend a little deeper, good. Hands on either side of your foot. Lift your knee back up, take a big breath in. As you breathe out, left to right, all the way down. See how low you can go. Sorry, I'm getting these ants. grab your big toes and pull yourself down. If you want, you can bend your knees. And then we're gonna do a teeny bit little bounce. Lift up all your toes. Bring your hands underneath your feet. So your middle finger's right at the center of your sole. And then from that position, just bend your right knee. Woo. And then your left. I don't know why I'm into the hips today. Okay, bend your knees, swing your arms back behind you, push yourself all the way up, do a little back bend. Hands to your heart, take a breath. So we're gonna do very similar thing on the other side. Hope you guys can hear me. All right, I'm gonna try to keep my hat on this time. All right, arms to your sides. Reach for the sky. Do a little back bend, nice tight quads, arms to the side, halfway down, all the way down. Hold your calves, inhale. Exhale down, bend both knees. Bring your left foot back, other side. So now you're in high lunge, bring your heart forward. And just for some variation, straighten out that leg, bring your toes up, forehead towards your knee. I'm not stopping. Take another breath and get that hamstring. All right, now drop your knee down and open up your arms and bend. And imagine, although we're feeling it, that your fingertips and your heart, your whole chest is just filled with sun and warmth and light. Nice. And take your left hand down to your thigh and your right arm up and bend. As if you could reach for the sky with your fingertips. All right, hands on either side. Lift your knee back up, we'll go back to plank. Take 3 breaths. Oh, one more. Lift those hips up. I'm not going to mention any names here. All right, come all the way down. A little baby cobra. Tighten up your quads, tighten up your butt muscles as you lift up. Now try tucking your chin here, just to get those shoulders up on your knees, lift to downward dog. Bend your right knee and hold it for a breath. Hips. Left knee, hold it for a breath. Oh, those hips. Up on your toes, look at your thumbs, push your hips back. And then left foot forward between your hands so you're in high lunge. Heart forward. Exhale, straighten out your front leg. Lift your toes up and breathe. Come back to forward, knee down. Arms out, reach for the sky, and bend. See if you can do a little back bend as you drop your right hand down, left arm up. Look up at your fingers, your palm. Take another breath. All right, come back to center, come back to high lunge. And as you exhale, bring your right to meet your left. Grab your big toes, pull yourself down. Bend your knees if you need to. And then just bend your right knee, hold it for a breath. And then your left. And both. Pull your arms back and lift all the way up. Do a little back bend. Bring your hands back to your heart. Hold your heart for a moment while I disrobe. It's getting warm here in Florida. Well, warm might be a strong word for this morning, but for you guys, it's probably warm. In P-Town right now, if it was 65, everybody would be in bathing suits. All right. Whew. So, shake it on out. Move the ants away. And do a little side to side. Okay, one more. Roll of your shoulders. Use your knees. You should hear what's going on in my shoulders this morning. I can hear lots of crunching going on. and then a little side to side.
Saran wrap.
Ooh. Yeah. Come up to the tops of your mats again. And bring your right foot back so you're on your toes. You're in a standing lunge. All right, so your arms are out and lift up. Push your back heel away. This is, again, good for your Achilles tendon. And bend your elbows, bring your arms, bring your fingertips up, and bring your heart up. And as you exhale, bring your forearms together.
Interesting.
Inhale, open. Bend a little deeper. And we're going to do a couple twists here. So come over to your left. Right? And then over to your right. Try that again. Over to your left. Stay on your back toes if you can. If not, drop your heel down. And over to your right. Now take your right hand onto your right, outside your left thigh. And your left hand onto your sacrum and look over your shoulder. So you get a little twist. And option 2 here is arms out. 3 more breaths. 1 more breath. Reach for the sky. You're on your back toes. And as you exhale, bend that right knee down toward the ground. Breathe in, up. Not easy on this spin. And bend. And lift 1 more time. Now bend down and hold it. 3 breaths. Get that Achilles. Heart up. Hands to your heart. And we're going to switch. Right foot forward, left foot back. Keep your hands at your heart. Make sure that your feet are a little farther apart so they're not like train tracks, right? You want a little so that you get some grounding. And then bend. Open. Forearms together. Bend a little deeper. Open. Forearms together. Open, twist to your left, and then to your right. That's the other leg, right? Just checking. Breathe in, open one side, and then the other. Now, take your left hand onto your thigh, right hand onto your sacrum, look over your right shoulder as you bend. So you should feel a little twist in your lower back. Your left foot's up, you're on your left toes. And then option 2, arms out, look at your back thumb, 3 more breaths. 1 more. Reach for the sky, stay in your standing lunge. And as you exhale, bend. Inhale up. Exhale, bend. Inhale up. Exhale, bend, hold it. Oh, 1 more breath. Drop your hands on either side of that foot and come back to plank. And then drop down onto your knees, move your ants away, and come onto your forearms. Get those elbows underneath your shoulders. Breathe in and arch your back. So you're doing low cat-cow. Round and tuck. Push your shoulders together, lift your tailbone, and round and tuck. So you're on your forearms, and you have a choice here. You can have your forearms perpendicular or clasp them together. If you clasp, it's a little easier, and the other way is a little harder. I like it. I like them clasped. So bring your right leg back, and then your left to meet your right. So we're in plank. Think about your plank, right? You want to be a plank board. Tighten up your quads, tighten up your butt muscles. Feel it in your core. And then just bend your right knee. Now if it's hard on your back, just bring your knee down to the ground. Otherwise, almost to the ground, not quite touching. And then switch. And then straighten. Hold for a breath. 2 more. 1 more. All the way down. Ugh. 1 hand on top of the other. Bend both knees. And just rock them side to side. Place your left forearm in front of you and see if you can take your hand onto your right foot. And push your heart up. And then see if you can get that thigh off the ground. One more breath. Keep both hips down. Good. Come all the way down. Switch to the other side. Push your right forearm down. Push your foot into your hand, hand into your foot. One more breath. Looking good. Come all the way down and then push yourself into a child's pose. Nice wide feet. And we've done a lot of twists today, so just tuck your tailbone and stretch out your back in the opposite direction. And roll over so you're sitting. I'm going to face this way. I'll face this way for now. We're working our way down to core. We're going to do core right now. So bring your arms to either side. Bring your feet on the ground. Bring your arms to either side. Imagine, if you don't have a block, if you have a block, use it. I don't have one with me. All right? Or just engage as if you have a block, right? So that you want your quads nice and tight. So you can have your knees together, or you can imagine that you've got your block there. And breathe in, come forward. Breathe out, start to drop down. Just a lovely engagement of your core to start. See if you can keep your feet on the ground. See if you can keep the bottom of your feet on the ground. Or not. Breathe in up. It's like we're doing a seesaw here. Now see if you can go, the book wants to be here. Right between your knees. And then come all the way onto your sacrum, lift your tailbone. And then pull yourself all the way up. Oh yeah, that was the hard part. Breathe in, come down, tailbone lifts. Breathe out, come forward. Try it one more time. Breathe in. Now see if you can push your sacrum in, lift your tailbone, hold it for a breath. And then come forward, just to start your little core work. Bring your hands behind you, widen your feet, rock side to side. I feel so far away from everybody today. I could have come a little closer. All right, come all the way down onto your back. It's gonna be hard without my hat on, but. All right, your knees are bent. You're gonna extend your left leg and bring your right knee into your chest. Do a little circle around, one way and then the other. And then switch, right leg extends, left knee into your chest, a circle around, one way and then the other. Both feet on the ground. Bring your hands back behind your head, and as you inhale, arch your back a little bit. And as you exhale, you're going to come up, and we're going to do a little twist. So you're going to twist so that your right elbow goes towards your left knee. Well, in that direction. And hold it. Now lift your tailbone. 2 more breaths. And come all the way down. Inhale, arch. Exhale, come forward. Lift that tailbone. Inhale, come down. Exhale, come up and twist so that your left elbow is towards your right knee. Lift that tailbone. And come down. Inhale, arch. Exhale, fold. Okay, this time, take your right hand over to the outside of your left leg. See if you can touch it with the outside of your hand. 3 more breaths. You're holding the back of your head with your left hand. So you could do it without holding your head, but I like that for your neck. And then come down, breathe in, arch. Breathe out, hands behind your head, come forward, hold for 3. And breathe in, arch. Come up, and then take your left hand, the outside of your hand touches the outside of your thigh. That means you have to come up a little higher. And come all the way down. Breathe in, arch, hold your hands behind your head, and then come up. And this time, straighten out your legs all the way up to the sky as you come up. Breathe in and come down, arch. Breathe out, come forward. And if you need to bend your knees, bend your knees. Breathe in, arch. Breathe out, forward. Breathe in, arch. And then forward and hold it for 5. Keep lifting your tailbone, cinch your waist. Bend your knees if you need to, it's easier. Muffin tops are melting. One more breath. Now, either with your knees bent or straight, we're going to twist. So take your right elbow to your left knee, towards it. One more breath. And then switch the other way. Remember, bend your knees if that hurts your back. And bend your knees, come all the way down. Oh, bring your feet as wide as the mat, arms out to the side, and rock side to side. And your knees into your chest. Keep your arms at the sides. Bring your knees together and do a little figure 8 on your lower back. And a big circle on your lower back, one way and then the other. Keep your arms out to the side. Bring both legs up to the sky. Bend your left knee, and as you exhale, lower your right leg. Halfway down. Inhale up. So if that's hard for you, you can hold your knee. That'll make it less intense. Exhale, halfway down. Use your core. Inhale up. X-way. Exhale. Halfway down, and then push your sacrum and lift your tailbone. Hold for 3. One more. Switch. Right knee in, left leg lifts. Halfway down, exhale. Or see how low you want to go, lifting that tailbone. And inhale up. And exhale down. Use your core. Inhale up. Exhale down. Hold it there. Straighten out your right leg. Lift your tailbone. Hold for 3. Both legs up. Bend your knees. Hold the bottom of your feet. And then rock side to side. Bring both legs up and take your right leg across your left and bend both knees. And see if you can grab your feet and bring those legs towards you. So you should feel that in your right hip. And if you can't grab your feet, grab your shins or your calves. And bring your arms out to the side while you keep your legs there. And just see if you can rock all the way over to your left. Look over your right shoulder. Use your arms to push yourself up. Straighten your legs. Left over right. Bend both knees and grab your shins, your feet, wherever. Get that hip. And only do this twist if it feels good to you. You don't want to, do anything. If it doesn't feel good, just stack your legs. But if you like it, come over to your right. Look over your left. And bring that right leg down a little further if that feels good. And use your arms to push yourself up. Straighten both legs. Hold your calves or your feet and bring your legs towards you. Flex your feet. Bring your arms over your head. And as you exhale, lift up, reach for your toes. And then bend all the way down. Try that one again. Straight and reach for your toes. Lift your shoulders up. Feel that in your core. 3 breaths. And can bend your knees, come all the way down. One more time. Straighten your legs. Lift up. Reach for your toes. And then come all the way down. Widen your feet as wide as the mat. Rock side to side. Look over your opposite shoulder. And just feel that alignment and adjustment of your lower back. Bring your knees into your chest again. Do a little circle. Feet on the floor, as close to your butt as you can. Arms behind you. Reach for the sky. Into your bridge. Clasp your hands. Come under with your hands and push your shoulders together. Tuck your chin and take 3 breaths. One more. Release your hands and just drop down 1 vertebra at a time. And straighten your legs. And let everything go. Use this time to integrate, align, balance your body with your heart with your mind with your body. As your body, allow your body to get heavy and be fully supported by the earth. Becoming one with the earth. As if you're melting down into the earth. And as your body gets heavy, your heart gets full, and your mind gets quiet. And gently open your mouth to relax your jaw and let your head rock a little side to side. And then wiggle your fingers and your toes. And just start to engage your muscles and your joints in whatever way feels good to you. You might want to bring your arms over your head and stretch, or bring your knees to your chest. Whatever can bring you back into this newly aligned body, to balance. And then when you're ready, work your way up to seated. Tucking your chin, dropping your shoulders, lifting your head, imagining that your tailbone has a root grounding you to the earth. And your crown, the top of your head, has a string reaching for heaven. And that heaven and earth come together at your heart. So slowly bringing your hands together in prayer, pushing up on your chest as you inhale, bowing down to your heart as you exhale. And I take my song words very seriously. Think about what message I'm gonna send you every day. And today just seems appropriate for the times we're living in. Is Shamika Copeland, Ain't Got Time for Hate. Where's your wings, little angel, my sweet baby child, and how you gonna live in a world gone wild? And I ain't got time for hate. One more moment is a moment too late. We ain't got time for hate. It's the law of the jungle, the law of the land. We hold each other's hearts in the palm of our hand. We're born and then we're die. We're put on this earth and we don't know why. Breathe the same air, bleed the same blood. Some in mansions, some in mud. Little angel, if you survive, I know someday you're gonna fly, because we ain't got time for hate. So move whatever challenges you have out of your heart and open your heart to love this morning and all days and with each breath. Taking in love, sending it back out to your loved ones, to people you don't know, to all heartbeats on this planet and to this planet. Sending love to all of you. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember, my website is heartspathhealing.com. I've got some great insights up there you might want to check out. If you want to send me a donation, it's Beth-Goldstein-16 at Venmo, and I appreciate your spending time with me this morning and your heart. Blessings on your day. Bye. Share, comment, subscribe.